Hey YouTube! So, what just happened to us today?
We reached 10,000
subscribers. Yeah. Can you count to 10,000? No. So for everybody who subscribed to us in the last, what, about a year and a half? Thank you. We really appreciate it. We're hoping that our message and our videos are getting out to the people that need to see them. And we really appreciate it. This is also Ask a Gay Family. What number is this movie?
10!
10!
10,000.
And 10 for Daniel.
Yeah.
How old are you?
10.
10. So it's like 10. Can you believe it? So, and we actually have some pretty decent questions. The first question, we didn't really talk about who's going to answer these questions, so I guess we'll just play ad lib.
Yep.
And we'll just go with it. Okay, so the first question is from Pablo. Take it away, Pablo.
Hello, my name is Pablo, and I was wondering why you guys chose adoption instead of in vitro fertilization. Was it a due to financial situations or moral situation? I'm just curious because I am a gay person who wants to be a parent, and I am considering both, and I don't know what, I just want your input on one over the other. All right, thank you.
Okay, thanks Pablo. When we first started considering building a family, we looked at a lot of different options, because when you first start thinking about that, you're really in the dark with very little information, and it took a lot of research. Ultimately, we came to that decision. We had tried surrogacy once with a friend. It didn't work out. That was a fail.
And that wasn't something we actually searched out to do. It kind of just came to us. We have a good friend who was having some medical conditions, and she's an excellent mother. And she had approached us about having a child together because her doctor had told her that she only had so much time left to be able to have a child, and she definitely wanted to have another child. So she approached me and Bryan with the idea of having a child together. So it wasn't like we went out looking for someone to be a surrogate mother for us. It just kind of came to us. And it didn't really work out too well. I mean, I think we had a hard time coming to some mutual understanding about parental roles and, who was, basically we couldn't agree on a lot of our philosophies and ideas of what it meant to be a parent.
I can say thank you for all the cards.
You can say thank you if you like. Say thank you.
Thank you for all the cards.
Selena is loving the Christmas cards.
Love it.
So when I talked about taking them down, she's like, no!
Back to story though.
Yeah, back to what we're talking about.
We had a really serious talk at the desk one day about what our options were, and I think we came to the conclusion that there are so many kids out there in the world who already needed good homes.
Yeah, need adoptions.
That why were we going to so much effort and expense and legal trouble to bring a new kid?
Yeah, and I think his question really was it a financial decision? Was it a moral decision? And it definitely, it wasn't a financial decision. It's something that I think financially we could have afforded to do if we wanted to. I don't think me and Bryan really thought that we needed kids that looked like us. I mean, I didn't need a piece of my DNA to be a part of my kid. I always kind of had this gut instinct that adoption, whatever kid came to be with us was meant to be. Whether you believe in God or not, and you think it's something that just, that God does for you, or fate, or whatever you believe in. I just felt like, whatever child came to our home would be that child that we were supposed to be fathers to. Do you guys know what surrogacy is?
No.
No. Surrogacy is when a woman carries a baby for a parent. And so sometimes gay fathers, they get a mother to carry a baby for them. And then when the baby's born, the gay couple takes the baby and raises them. So it's kind of different than what we did with you guys, when we did through the adoption process and we adopted you guys.
Oh.
So, and it's just different ways of becoming parents.
Yeah, sometimes families who can't have babies do that too. It's a way of helping out people who may not be able to have babies on their own.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I mean, Daniel and Selena are our kids, and we have met people in the past that kind of looked down on adoption. That kind of thought because their kids were biologically theirs through surrogacy, they were somehow more their kids. But these are our kids. Selena's my daughter, and I love her. And it wouldn't change if she was biologically connected to me or not. Hmm? Hey, do you think it would matter? No? You don't even know what I'm talking about, do you?
No, she's too busy
Too
touching
busy
my
messing
hair.
with Daniel. Okay, so the second question comes from Rich and Jason from Gadget Freak, and this question is really important to me because this is the couple that inspired us to make this series, Ask a Gay Family series. They originally had a show on YouTube called Ask a Gay Couple, and it was incredible. And basically, it's just two gay men sitting around talking about their lives and what's going on in it. So I really want to thank you guys for inspiring us to do this series. It meant a lot. I was a huge fan of yours before I even started posting videos on YouTube. And, we basically took your concept and ran with it. And I think we've been pretty successful.
Hope there are no hard feelings.
Yeah.
On TV, it showed like some kids who didn't have their parents and they died.
The kids died?
No, their parents
Oh,
died.
the parents died, and then the kids had to be adopted?
No, they had to live with their grandmother.
That's sad. Okay, guys, take away the second question.
Hey Jay and Bryan, it's Jason and Rich.
Hey.
Congratulations on 10,000 subscribers, and we were wondering, now that you're back down to 2 kids and your nieces and nephews have gone home, would you consider adopting another child?
Okay, so have we ever thought of adopting another child?
Sorry.
I know Daddy Jay's all for it. You guys?
Sorry.
What if we adopted another kid? Would you be for it?
I will.
Yeah, I know you guys are talking about. You like to have another kids here, huh?
I
When
will.
Marcelo and Jason and Mary Faye was here, was that fun?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes.
So if we adopted another kid, would you guys be okay with that?
Sorry.
Selena, would you be okay having another brother or sister in the house?
Yes.
So I think it's pretty much 3 against 1 because Daddy Bryan's been a little bit hesitant about that.
No. The real story is that
The real story?
the real story.
Okay,
yes.
the real story.
The real story.
The real story, YouTube.
is if a kid comes into our life and we make a connection, it's the right match. I am open to that,
Yeah.
regardless of their age or what situation might be occurring.
Yeah.
It
It just has to work.
sometimes when I think of our family, though, I think of it as the 4 of us, and it's hard for me to imagine it as
Yeah.
more.
Well, we have a pretty cool family the way it is, huh?
Yeah.
You guys like it being the 4 of us?
Yes.
You got quiet on me.
Yeah.
Do you like being the only girl in the house, or would you like another girl around?
Well, Goldie's a girl.
Your goldfish is a girl, that's right. So we're a house of boys. We have 2 boy cats, a boy dog, a boy son,
What's up?
a handsome boy husband.
And a fish of indeterminate gender.
No, the fish is a girl. Selena says the fish is a girl.
And
Goldie, huh?
2 girls.
So, I think if we ever did, adopt, we would probably maybe go girl.
Well, like I said, I mean, for me,
We
it
already
depends
have
on
too
what,
much boys.
what comes to us.
Yeah.
I'm open to it, but
But-
I'm not going to put limitations on
We're
it.
getting off track.
Girls like
Right.
candy.
So what we have talked about YouTube and what we are going to do, which we have, since, Marcelo, Jason, and Mary Faye are gone, we realize that we do have the space here and we are capable of having more than 2 kids in our home. So I think starting in January, we're going to start doing emergency foster care. And that's something that, no matter how old you are, no matter if you're married, if you're single, that is definitely a need. There is a need out there for people to do emergency foster care. And, I think it's important for gay people. I mean, if you really feel like you can provide a safe home for a teenager, a kid. I mean, there are so many kids out there that need good places and good homes to be. So you're never, ever too old to have family. There are teenagers and kids that are looking for people just to care about them. To be involved with their lives.
Just to be, a safe place to land for a while, and
Yeah. So I think we're going to do that. And emergency foster care is kind of a short-term foster care. So basically, if kids are removed from their homes, they're placed with you temporarily. And so I think that's something we're going to try. We also have been putting our feelers out there with the different social services that we are interested in kids that are gay and lesbian or transgendered. That we know that there might be some kids in the system that need a place like ours, a positive family that they can land.
And I can't imagine that most gay and lesbian kids are out there in very positive foster families or accepting foster families.
They needed food and shelter.
Yeah. Okay, the last question. Go ahead and take it away, Scott.
Hey guys, this is just a video response. I have just a quick question. I noticed that you guys only have like 4 videos of the Ask a Gay Family segments. Whatever happened to that? Did you guys stop doing them, or what was the reasons? I know you're doing the other videos and stuff, and that's awesome. But I kind of like the Ask a Gay Family questions. Let me know. Bye.
Only 4 videos? Have you not been watching our series? We have now officially 10 Ask a Gay Family videos, and we would probably have 20 by now the way we make videos if people make video questions.
Yep.
So the deal is, you know, we basically started this series being able to answer a lot of the emails we get, and we get a lot of questions from people. And usually when we get a question now that has been referred to in a past video, we send them the video so people can actually watch it, because it is a lot easier just to say, hey, check us out talking in this video, than trying to respond to every person individually. But, you know, lately it's been probably, what, 4 or 5 months since we've made our last Ask a Gay Family video?
Yeah.
And the reason why is because no one's really sent us any new video questions. So if you have a video question that you want to ask us for our next Ask a Gay Family 11, please do, you know, connect it to this video, our Ask a Gay Family 10 video, and we will answer it. You know, I mean, there's really no questions that are off limits, within reason.
Well, then, yes, there are limits.
Well, you know what I mean. I mean, we will answer your questions if they're done tastefully.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think there's not a lot. Well, think of a question we wouldn't answer.
Well, we wouldn't answer any questions about things that pertain to the bedroom. We would not answer...
Did we do that in number 9?
Well... but we drew the line on what we said.
Yeah, okay, so watch number 9. So within reason, YouTube. But definitely, I mean, we love making these videos, and it really comes up to our subscribers to ask these questions. I really wish I could get homophobic people to ask us questions, because they send us a lot of questions, you know, that I would love to answer on video, but none of them seem to have the courage to make a video asking us a question. So someday maybe we'll get some very brave homophobe to do a video question for us, and we can actually answer them directly. Until next time, YouTube, take care, and we hope you enjoyed this. We hope you enjoyed this session of Ask a Gay Family.
See you there.